And it finishes Arsenal 1, Shakhtar 0. As you would expect, very much our attention was on Real Madrid.
Well, it just shows you that VAR, there's no conspiracy. Wait, hold on a minute.
Why are you going down that?
This was European VAR, not the Premier League VAR, which is just seems to be...
Different.
It operates differently. It just spits things out against Arsenal.
There's no unconscious bias.
All the time, but...
Robbo, take us through this.
Well, for the first 20 minutes, you thought that Arsenal were going to win the game, 4, 5, 6-0 because they were doing everything right. They were winning the ball back in good areas. They were creating chances. Shakhtar were too open. They were no threat on the counter. It looked as though, Arsenal were going to completely dominate the game. And then the second half, it all changed. We talk about complacency. Arsenal got sloppy. Shakhtar showed that they were quite good on the ball. They had some neat little players without really posing too much of a threat. Arsenal missed a penalty, missed a couple of other chances, and the game became more even. And at the end of the game, Arsenal, I wouldn't say were hanging on, but the better opportunities were coming Shakhtar's way. So it was a very good first half performance by Arsenal. They thought they were coasting. Second half, they were sloppy, and they allowed Shakhtar back into it, and it could easily have been a draw in the end.
The Calafiori injury is significant now because obviously Saliba's out at the weekend, suspended. He would probably have went in and played centre-half. I'm not sure exactly who's going to be all available and fit for them in terms of defenders. It looks to all and sundry that injury to him is definitely not going to be for the weekend, I would not imagine, not by initial early reports. So that defensively for Arsenal is just a huge blow. It's a blow for the player depending on what the prognosis is, but the fact that Saliba's out as well makes it a very, very difficult weekend for Arteta.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look. No official word yet on Calafiori's injury.
Yep.
But as you say, with Saliba out...
Well, he's got Zinchenko and
White was
Kiwior.
brought off at half-time, but that wasn't because of injury. That's because he got booked. Arteta said, look, we've had enough red cards recently.
Well, he's got, if you move Calafiori, he's got Zinchenko and Kiwior, but he doesn't fancy any. He doesn't fancy Zinchenko defensively. That's obvious. Kiwior came on at the weekend, made a bad mistake, was then taken back off. Of course, he came on for the red-carded player. He came on for Sterling when the red card came out. So all of a sudden, this team that's been absolutely rock solid at the back for, they've really built their game around a solid defence, is just crumbling a little bit in terms of the injuries and the suspensions. And no worse timing, obviously, than having Liverpool at the weekend. So some big thinking to do for Mr. Arteta before Sunday.
Anything else, Robbo?
Well, Craig's absolutely right. Zinchenko and Kiwior aren't fancied by the manager, and they probably know that as well. So it doesn't. If they go into the game, they're not going to be full of confidence. So Liverpool got the upper hand. There's no doubt about that.
Anti-Arsenal from Stewart Robson, as we have